Hello. For anyone who was watching the last two videos, I'm sorry there's either barely any sound or no sound. This is on a 6-week update. She was 6 weeks of May 6th. I know in the last update I believe I said that she no longer fits in her newborn footsy pajamas. Obviously she still does not fit in it. We did have a little bit of a scare. She became really stuffy in the nose, which is one of the signs of fetal respiratory disease, and it's more contagious in preemies because their lungs aren't as developed. Luckily enough, that was not what's wrong. She has contracted a mild allergy to the pollen because we have had really bad pollen here this year. I mean, it's been horrible to where you could wash your car and within an hour you'll have a thick yellow dust on your car. But with us just taking her there to the pediatrician to find that out, they did weigh her and measure her. She weighed 9 pounds 6 ounces and was 23 inches long. She is also going through her last pack of newborn diapers. We're trying to finish them off before we have to go buy our more size ones. So we are a little excited there. Her hand-eye coordination is getting a lot better. She's doing the cross-eyed thing a lot less, and she is focusing in a lot more when you talk. If you hold something in front of her, she will reach out to try to grasp it, although she might have to move her hand around a little bit to figure out where it is. She's getting to the point too where she is being more vocal-wise, to where she does not want to lay in her bassinet. If she wants to sit up and with me and Peter and watch TV, she'll sit there and she'll whine until you pick her up and sit her up, and usually you use a bobby, but we're having to use pillows because we don't have a bobby, for her to kind of basically see the shadows, because from so far away she can't identify what's on the screen yet. She does not like it if it's really quiet, and if she's really still, she don't like it either. She'd rather be bounced around and everything else than having to sit still. We are starting to put her in her 0 to 3 month because she is starting to fit in those now. Tops fit her okay, bottoms are still a little big, but everything, it seems, on different brands or different sizes. It's rather awkward. She is definitely eating 4 ounces now in one sitting. She still is getting at least 1 4-ounce bottle a day, and that's usually right before bedtime still, so that her and Daddy can bond. The rest of the night then she is breastfed, and just about the rest of the day she is breastfed too, unless we have to supplement again during the day, because of either being out in public or being someplace just where I cannot breastfeed, where I can tell other people are uncomfortable about it. Even though I may not be uncomfortable about it, I have recognized with other people, or if I'm at my son's school and she's hungry, obviously I cannot breastfeed her there. Which does mean that when she does get a bottle, if she gets more than 1 bottle a day, I pump at least 4 ounces out that day to store in the freezer. So we are doing it that way. If she takes in a 4-ounce bottle, takes in an extra 4-ounce bottle during the day, I do pump at least an extra 4 ounces out. What else is there? We have noticed that the infant seat of hers, that I showed you previously, she doesn't really, I should say she's okay with it, but the way she is in the van, of course she can't see out the back window, so she really doesn't like it. My friend's car, how they have the big back windows, she loves being in them to where she can actually look out the windows and see out them. So she does throw her fits in her car seats. And she does throw her fits to where she does turn really beet red in the face. And usually then the only thing that really gets her to calm down with doing that is to breastfeed her. I have noticed with the breastfeeding she hasn't caught on yet with the letdown or the letdown. She'll stop and she'll gag and she'll choke. Which then of course I have to take her off and pat her back and make sure she's okay, obviously. But then with that incident, I usually end up having a huge wet spot on my shirt or my bra or whatever from not caring about me leaking all over the place and just caring about her. Might as well do my update with this too because I got a couple minutes and there's not much about me. I still am bleeding off and on. It's not really the bright red blood, it's the brown blood. I am not on I'm not going to be on birth control. I have been released from my OBGYN. The reason I am not going to be on birth control is because my husband is going to be getting a vasectomy. I hate that though, because I do want more kids, but he says 4 kids for him and 1 adopted is plenty, which is very true. And in the predicament that we're in right now, we really can't afford to try to get pregnant again. My weight issue, I am staying around 221 to 224. I am not trying to lose weight. This is happening on its own. I'm not dieting. I'm not doing anything special except walking and doing my normal activity of running around with a 4-year-old and keeping him active. Anna goes back to the doctor on the 26th, and I have to find a local PCP for everyday usage now since I don't have my OBGYN that I was using. That is really about it, and I do know that I crammed everything from 2 videos into 1 video, so I am missing things. I will be doing other videos tonight as long as I can get them in. So I will see you guys again. Bye.